Welcome to Trains with Jake. Today, I'll be showing you how I wired up my track. So, to give you a quick rundown, I'm going to show you how I wired it when it was in DC. Then I'll show you what I did during I did the conversion. I did do a glimpse idea of what I did, but so one of the things I love about Kato is that this is our feeder bits. Now they do have track that just like Bachman does, but Kato makes it really easy if you have a piece of track that, let's say, like this part's not working. So what you do is you buy a feeder bit and you stick it right here. Well, here and here. And it just connects right in. Because what you do is you're replacing one of the ends. Now, if you notice, this doesn't look right because it's like that. Because it should look like somewhat like that, but it should be the... What it should be is just this, not this. I had this on here so I could show you how I... Because when you get a feeder bit, you're just going to... So I'm going to do this. And you want the side that... You have a flat side, and you have a... When it goes in, you want the flat side to go against the track. So... I'm going to put my thumb there so it doesn't go flying. But all you do is just pull back on the blue lever. That's how you literally pull out these little bits right here. And your feeder bit is basically two of these that had been with wire soldered in. But one of the things I love about Kato is if you broke one of these, it's not a huge deal. You could get a bunch, or you could just put a feeder bit into it altogether. But one of the things that you could do is just plug that whole bit into here, or you get one of these right here, which I'm using for my switches to operate. This piece right here says both tracks switch at the exact same time. I'm not trying to switch them individually. It's all easy. But you could, with this is your 3 to 1. So you literally just connect the wire in like that or like this, and you connect to the back of that. And you can keep connect this bit into another one of these continuously. So if you look right over there, I did that right over there. So it's literally just the feeder bit, two of these connect to that, then have another piece and just keep adding on until I hit the power. So put that right there. My next stop, one of the things I'm going to cover is that I'm using this while it's in DC as a switch machine. Oops. So. And I can use it as a switch machine because there's no power going to. All this does is just powers with this plugged in. Even though it's off, all it does is just allows power to the little switch machines. You can hear it click. But I'm going to tuck that underneath. And I'm going to move over to my DCC system, and I'll show you exactly what I did. Okay, welcome back. So, right now, I have my DC system right here. Now, I basically took the end that you want is right here. I basically cut it off, and I stripped a little bit, and I separated the wires a little bit, like so. So right here, I would undo these screws, pick blue to go to one socket, then tighten the screw down, probably should have, well, no huge deal. But you want to make sure you get a good connection. You do the same thing with the other side. It's basically as if you're wiring a stereo system. Red goes to one side, blue goes to the other. It does not matter. Okay. I had to stop for a second because I had to go over to the booster and double check. But the one thing I would say is if you get a booster, you need to make sure you put whatever color you chose to go on. And one needs to match the booster side. And one of the things that depend on your system, the booster you need to put into it as a slave unit. Which basically means the booster can be used as a DCC system like this, and it will fight if you don't turn it into to the slave, so it doesn't actually try to compete with that to give commands out. It just acts like a power supply. Or some cases, just additional power. Now I'm going to take you over to the booster real quick and show you what it kind of should look like underneath. Okay, welcome back. So this is the booster, but so I'm going to pull this out. Basically, this is your system right here. So this is basically the exact same thing right here. But you literally just follow in it and get it right. You'll just snap right on in. And you put the power, which is just underneath that. But here's another look at everything. As you see, I have it all plugged in, and eventually it all leads. This side leads into the booster itself. And I have the next. If you look over there, which I'm going to zoom in, I have the exact same thing over there. I'm trying not to move too much. But it goes all the way to the main unit right over there. So basically, to kind of round stuff up, when I'm wiring my track, one of the things I do is I'll put it down, and I kind of do the rule of thumb of 4 feet. And then I put a drop down. And from there, depending on if I'm having a lot of issues with a lot of trains not connecting, if I have an issue like, let's basically put it like, for one reason or another, I'm not getting very good reception right here, like connection dying continuously. For one reason or another, I would put a drop. Usually most times 4 feet is enough. So one of the things is I did that for the light. I did put a drop down those crossings over there. But right where the 2 switches are, I have a power right there so it doesn't die. But yeah. Tell me what you think of this video. If you liked it, hit the like button. Feel free to comment. If you want to stay connected, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. Enjoy the rest of your day.